Okay guys, so yesterday I recorded a video and I did the wrong, just wrong, it was wrong. So this is my first official video, just prepping all of my materials, and I am doing the CS and US conditions. So I have both of them. So in about 30 seconds, I will present the CS, the rose oil, and then the alcohol. Okay. All right. Holy cow. Little bugger was not happy about that. So that was a definite contraction. And when I was playing around with this yesterday, I found that the rose oil was really strong and probably didn't need to be applied every time. So I stuck with about every 5th time I reapplied it, and I know that I think that's deviating a little bit from what everyone else is doing, but I'm curious to hear your guys' thoughts on it, because it seems to me that that's a lot of rose oil. It was very strong. Oops. All right. I think that one was a little bit slow. I'll have to work on how fast I move these plungers. Wasn't sure about that one. I'm not positive if there was a contraction because he's so bent over. interesting. So it seems like he contracted to the unconditioned stimulus, but not the conditioned stimulus, which he contracted to both last time. Also, yesterday when I ran this, I found that my rose oil plunger was getting really sticky, so I had to kind of change out the plungers about 3 times. So once I can get this one to post, I'll kind of ask you all about it, because I don't know if everyone else is having that problem, but it definitely affected the way that I delivered the conditioned stimulus. So it definitely could have affected the results. Whew, buddy. Buddy. Thank you.
Yeah. Does it look okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's too bad I'm not going to be able to post the video I did yesterday, because I did the entirely wrong experiment, because I was very chatty, made a couple really good jokes. Not feeling it today. This worm also does not like me very much, so that might have something to do with it. Ooh. That's what I mean, it gets sticky. I'm pretty sure for that one I saw, again, there was no contraction for the conditioned stimulus, contraction for the unconditioned stimulus. I'll have to go back and watch that one again and the one, trial 2 at the 7-minute mark, because I wasn't sure. I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes if it's actually a contraction, if it actually moved at least 5 centimeters, or half a centimeter, whatever. Man, that one's sticky too. I'm gonna call that one none for either. No contraction for either of them. Yesterday, the worm I used was like wriggling around on itself, like kind of looped around, which made it very hard to see if there was a contraction. So I'm glad that this little buddy is kind of splayed out, because it's been fairly easy to see if he's doing anything. That one was interesting because there's a definite contraction for the conditioned stimulus, but it didn't appear to be one for the alcohol. I don't know, human error can go a long way, I feel like, on experiments like this, because it's possible that I just didn't put enough alcohol on. That he would have contracted if there had been a sufficient amount of alcohol. I don't know. It's possible that I put too much rose oil on, and that's the only reason he contracted to that. There's so many different variables at play. It's really hard to know which one's actually affecting the experiment and which one's not. Not that anything's really not affecting their behavior. Probably the fact that I'm talking is affecting, I don't know, some of his behavior, I suppose. Okay. So there's a definite contraction to the unconditioned stimulus. It appeared that there was not one to the conditioned stimulus, but again, I'll have to go back and look. Hey. Hey, can you wash these for me?
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. I don't need them right now. You can just leave them up there. I'll grab them tomorrow.
Can I walk them in the bathroom?
Yeah. Yep. Oh, this guy doesn't look very healthy. But I also don't know anything about worms, so I am not sure what they look like when they are healthy.
Thank you.
And I've just been signifying that it's the alcohol. I have some like permanent marker. The other one doesn't have any markings on it. Just so you guys know. Not sure what you guys are doing, but the first time I ran this, when I ran the pre-experiment, I definitely got them mixed up. So I had to signify it somehow. Okay, guess it's time to get a new one fit. Just grabbing a new syringe for, shall I say yet again, for the rose oil. Just having a lot of trouble with that one sticking. I don't know, I've tried having paper go on the sides, tried having the filter paper. I've tried having no paper on the sides. I've tried trying to make sure that it doesn't get like on the interior, which is really difficult and kind of impossible. Haven't quite found anything yet. I don't know, be really effective at keeping it from being sticky. So we'll see. Oh. I just switched out my syringe for the rose oil. Looks the exact same. Feels the exact same. But alas, comrades, it is not the exact same. We're coming up on trial 11. Good stuff. I'm gonna call that one no contraction for either. Again, have to go back and watch, but it didn't appear to me that he contracted for either one of them. How appropriate is it to listen to music during an experiment in my dear sister's old bedroom? I guess I could listen to headphones, but don't you guys want to know what kind of music I listen to? Come to me. Alright, again, contraction for alcohol, not for rose oil. Actually, I'm gonna move this to this side. It'll be easier for me to see for sure. Okay. And I've lovingly named this worm Ben after our fearless leader. Don't worry, though, I'll change his name before I throw him out in the yard. I'm not gonna throw him, I'm kidding. I don't know, there's something weird about his tail. I know I'm probably not supposed to get that close to his body, but he looks almost like a zombie worm. You can't really see it in the video, though. Yeah, you really can't see it, but straight out of 28 weeks later. I swear to God. It's a freaky little bug. is trying to make things difficult for me. I feel like a lot of my classmates have had like really wriggly worms, and mine seem to be pretty lethargic. No, now that you're trying to make things difficult for me. Coming up on trial 15 and now you want to start acting like that? Buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy. God, you look so weird. Ugh. I do not like this worm. Alright, another set of definite contractions to the unconditioned stimulus. So far, it seems like I've only had 2, I guess possibly 3 contractions to the rose oil, which would have been at 5 minutes, 7 minutes, and 17 minutes. I don't know what accounts for that. I don't know anything about experiments, so if you guys can tell me why that is. Maybe I'm just missing something big. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna go no contraction for either of those, at least right now, but I'll come back to that one. So we have 4 trials left. I think we're doing okay this time. I feel better about this one than I did about my massive fail yesterday that happens to still be loading on YouTube. Oh, and I know we've kind of gone back and forth about, hold on, I'll do this first. Okay, that one I'll have to go back and look at as well. I know we've kind of gone back and forth with the paper towel, how to keep them wet type deal. I have been using just like a normal, like a spray bottle. And I spray a few squirts of water in there beforehand. And I mean, this is my third time running an experiment using this, and so far they seem fine. They don't seem like they're having any issues. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I just feel like squirting them halfway through has to mess something up, or squirting them every, couple minutes has to mess something up. So I have been just squirting before and then giving him a little bit of water before I put him back in his cozy little home. We have 3 trials left. Honestly, whoever has made it this far and is actually listening to me talk, I have no idea what I'm doing. So this has been fun. I hope that I'm doing everything sufficiently. So far, I seem to be getting at least some sort of results, which is, what I imagine is the point. I don't think I've run an experiment since I was probably 13, maybe 14. It may have been, there may have been a contraction for the rose oil, the conditioned stimulus, but I'm not sure. So I'll have to go back and watch. The last 3 and haven't been very sure. Okay, 2 more trials. And then I'm gonna have to find a better way to post this because I started posting my incorrect video at probably 5:30 this morning and it's only at 60% uploaded, which is just not gonna work. So I think it might have been Jessica, but someone posted an easier way to upload. I'll have to look at that. My 11-minute video was great. It uploaded just fine. This one, not so much. Alright. Come on, guys. 2.5 minutes and then we're done. Then you can go back to your home, little baby. Or, I guess I did name you. Whoa. I don't know. See, when he moves, it's very hard to tell. If he's like moving because of the stimuli, or if he's just moving because he's just moving already anyway, right? Like, there's some motivation to get out of this container, I understand. At least that's what he tells me, but... Alright, one more. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking in the background. Ooh. Millie is not happy about people arriving home. Is it possible for the end of his tail to be dead? I don't know. Where's Steve Irwin when you need him, am I right? Alright, last trial. Alright.